We are honored to have you as our audience this evening. At Kingston High, we believe that we cannot achieve anything without God's blessings. It is our tradition to begin every day and every event by committing ourselves and our efforts into God's hands. I invite our director, Mr. Michael Thomas, to invoke God's blessings on each person gathered here this evening.
A very good evening, and it's a pleasure to have each one of you this evening to witness our most awaited musical play. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our dear chief guest, Dr. Gayatri Devi, members of the board, management, special guests, and each one of you present here this evening. I always believe before we begin anything, we always ought to remember everything that we have, everything we possess is from God, and we have to have Him with us, and without Him, we can do nothing. So I would like to take this time to say a word of prayer and then begin this program. If we could just close our eyes wherever we are seated and look to the Lord in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for your presence in our midst. I entrust this evening program into your loving hands. Our annual day, the musical, I pray for your grace upon the students to enable them to perform the best of their abilities. I pray that you bless their performance and the efforts that have been taken by the principal and our teachers. We thank you for the gift of children. We thank you for helping us to bring this live show this evening as a blessing to all of us here present in this evening program. Please continue to watch over the students of Kingston High. Keep them safe every day. Help them to remember that you are right here with them. We thank you for guiding us and for your constant blessing on us. We pray that your peace, love be poured out in great abundance on our school, and your presence be with us. May your constant love enlighten our hearts and minds and anoint our creativity, ideas, and energy, and guide us through the challenges. Bless our administration, teachers, staff with discernment and commitment and compassion. We ask you in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you, parents. I hope you will have a wonderful evening as we do every year. And I wish each one of our teachers, principal, and our students all the very best this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our chief guest for today is Dr. B. Gayatri Devi, and we would like to welcome her to our program. Dr. Gayatri is the secretary of the Karnataka ICSE Schools Association, better known as KISA. He is also the principal of Little Flower Public School and is one of the most dynamic principals in Bangalore, and has often been referred to as a principal with unconventional principle. Dr. Gayatri is the recipient of the De Rosio Award, one of the highest honors by the CICSE board for exemplary service in school education and human enrichment. She has received the ARA Memorial Award 2014, the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award, 50 Effective Principals Award, just to name a few. Dr. Gayatri is a guiding force for many schools and principals in Karnataka. It is truly an honor to have you with us this evening, ma'am. Thank you for accepting our invitation and choosing to spend this evening with us. I now request Dr. Gayatri Devi to share her thoughts with us.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಈ ಸುಂದರ ಸಂಜೆಯ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. Very warm welcome to each and every one of you to this wonderful platform, a platform that has been created by the school, the dynamic principal, and the members of the management. When the principal came to meet me a couple of weeks before and expressed that their school would be conducting the annual day, what actually crossed my mind was probably it's another annual day with a few Bollywood numbers, songs. And as she started narrating what would unfold this evening, I felt that spoke volumes on what the school is all about. So my hearty congratulations to the principal, to the entire staff for having conceived this wonderful idea of a play on stage. Now, as a school affiliated to the CISE board, most of us think that our board is an ICSE board. It is not an ICSE board. Some of the well-wishers and people around also say, oh, we are board, only ICICI board. It is not ICICI board or it's not ICSE board, but the name of our board is CISE. Like we have the CBSE board, which is a central board, our board too is a private board known as CISE, the Council for the Indian School Certificate Examination. And this board offers 3 varied exams. The first exam, all of you are familiar, is with the ICSE Class 10 examination. Then comes the ISC Class 12 examination. And the third, and not a very popular one, it is popular in the northeastern states of our country, and that is vocational education. Like we used to have the ITI diploma before. So this is a vocational education training that the CISE offers. So today Kingston stands tall by not only having the ICSE curriculum for Standard 10, but also as a very young school. There are schools who have been affiliated to the board since ages, pre-independence as well. And here you have a new nave school whose vision is very focused and they already have ISC with them. So on that note, I definitely would congratulate the principal and the management for having ISC. And it is a wonderful exposure for your children who have stepped into Kingston in their early years and continue to complete grade 10. And here the school offers a platform for your children to complete grade 11 and 12. These are the years where a child starts learning about who he is or who she is. And staying under the same umbrella of Kingston, it would definitely enable them to empower themselves, to understand their strengths and weaknesses, and prepare well for their degrees, their graduation and higher education thereafter. When we are speaking about our board, the CISE board, it's a very progressive board. For all of you who are still into understanding the kinds of boards that we have, thank you for whatever the clap was. The ICSE and the ISC is given to us by the CISE board. We also have the CBSE board. The CBSE board and the CISE board would enable parents admit their children across India. So these boards are specifically for parents who think they would be transferred anywhere across India. So today you're in Bengaluru, you're in Karnataka, tomorrow for some reason you move on to Mumbai, you will definitely get a CISE affiliated school. You move on there on to Haryana or Punjab or Tamil Nadu or down south, you still have a CISE affiliated schools. So the change would not impact your child and the studies will continue as it was in the previous school. So these are the advantages of having a CBSE or a CISE affiliated school. Apart from this, you would also have heard about IB, IGCSE schools. So the IB, IGCSE schools are more for parents who think who would be placed overseas. So when you're placed overseas, your child has studied in an IB or IGCSE school here in Bengaluru, and you definitely will find an international board overseas wherever you would be placed, thereby making it easier for the child to adapt to the situations over there. And what is the trend today is something known as NIOS, the National Institute of Open Schooling. And I urge every school to be a part or be affiliated to the NIOS, because when you look at the CBSE or the CISE or IB, IGCSE or the state boards, each state has its own state board. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ or ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ we call it as the SSLC board. So, adetara, in every state there will be a state board. So, what happens is there are certain criteria that the students need to complete. One of the criteria definitely is with regard to attendance. 75% of attendance is mandatory in most of the boards. And today, with so many social media platforms and exposures on the print and the electronic media, our children are used to be multi-talented. They are good in academics, they are good in sports, some of them are good in music, some of them are good in dance, fine arts, so many other aspects. Or probably it's the other way around as well. What we didn't get as an opportunity when we were children, we would want to offer that to our children, and hence we take them to school on a regular basis. After that evening, the karate class, the piano class, the music, dance. If a child is well versed in a particular art form or a sport, the attendance takes a back seat and they may not be able to complete the 75% mark. CISE is the only board that gives concessions on these aspects as well. Right now, while I'm talking to you, across the country, the CISE is conducting sports. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, but we have 25 disciplines in which the sports are being given as a platform to the children. You name the sport, be it karate, be it taekwondo, be it gymnastics, be it swimming, everything, handball, volleyball, pro ball, kabaddi, kho-kho, archery, skating. So these are all the games that the board is offering. It is first conducted at the regional level, and winners at the regional level move on to the national level. Simultaneously, where most of the states are conducting the regional games, Karnataka has finished with the regional games and we are right now conducting the national games. Karnataka has got about 4 games to conduct. We finished completing football, the Subroto Cup football. We just concluded with shooting and badminton, and the next week we have swimming, and all this is under the best sports platform that children can get, and that is the Center for Sports Excellence, which is also known as the Dravid Padukone Sports Academy, close to the International Airport. So from regional, children move on to the national. From national, the winners move on to SGFI, which is the School Games Federation of India. They do well in School Games Federation of India. The last platform for them to step into would be Khelo India. And with Khelo India starts their ranking, and with that ranking, they start getting international exposure. So when you look at our board, and when you look at the schools affiliated to our board, each and every school is ensuring that no stone is left unturned to enable children take up all these platforms. Our board is also very strong in dramatics, and that's how this school today is putting up a musical, because children in grade 9, 10, 11 and 12 have Shakespearean plays. They have a very robust prose textbook as well, which talks volumes about theatre and drama and characters and plots. So, not wanting to take much of your time, I would just congratulate each and every one of you for selecting a newborn baby, the best school in your community, which is offering holistic education. So they are taking baby steps, and in these baby steps, they've already reached up to grade 11. Next year onwards, they will start taking part in most of the sports facilities that the board is offering, by which your children can make a mark for themselves. I'll just take another 2 minutes and talk to you about NIOS, which I left it incomplete. NIOS is the National Institute of Open Schooling. Open. So wherever our children are inclined towards sports, wherever our children are inclined towards varied activities other than academics, they may not be able to fulfill the criteria of 75% attendance. There would be children who are differently abled. They wouldn't be able to follow the curriculum that the CISE or the CBSE offers. Now, when you look at the state board, examination timetable. When you look at the CBSE examination timetable, the exams are back to back. When you look at our CISE timetable, the exams are not back to back. There's a lot of gap in between the exams to enable the children to study. Next step in the NIOS is the children take up the examination at their own pace. For example, in November, the child feels that the child can take up mathematics, the child takes up the math exam. Then the child takes a break of 1.5, 2 months and then takes up the next exam. So NIOS is for children who are differently abled, NIOS is for children who are specially abled, and NIOS enables all children to ensure that they have a complete education. And I urge all schools to be affiliated to NIOS as well, because children in a classroom are all varied, like our 5 fingers. Each one of them have their talents, each one of them are specialized in whatever God has gifted them with, and teachers today need to identify such children. Teachers today should create a platform for them, and parents should also ensure that children do not stick only to the rote method of learning. Gone are the days where we by heart our question and answers. I think today only a poem needs to be by hearted, or tables need to be by hearted, and everything else should be application oriented. Give them examples and elicit answers from them through the examples that you give. Gone are the days where we teach our children, what does the sun give us? The sun gives us heat and light, is all that we studied, by hearted and wrote. But that was for the examination. But what has the child understood? The sun gives us heat and light. When you dry clothes, ask your child to be a part of that activity. Dry the clothes in the sun. Ask them what happened to the water evaporation, how it was a sunny day and hence the clothes dried well, that it is a cloudy day and still the clothes are wet. So these are application-oriented type of teaching and learning, and schools today must be adapted to teach these skills to enable children understand the concept better rather than sticking on to the rote method of learning. And I'm sure Kingston will do this and much, much more to ensure that every child who passes out of the portals of Kingston stands tall, not only in the examinations, but stands tall in every phase of his or her life. So on that note, I would bless all the students of Kingston School to do extremely well in whatever they are doing, and wish the principal, the management and the teachers all the very best in understanding the next level of education that would be required for these Gen Z students. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for those insightful thoughts. A lot has transpired since our last annual day, and I'm sure you would love to hear about our adventures over the last 2 academic years. I request our principal, Ms. Tamara Hereford, to present her report.
Good evening, Chief Guest Dr. Gayatri Devi, members of the Board of Management, special invitees, and all of my dear parents and families of my students that are here today. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. The psychologist Jean Piaget said, "The goal of education is not to increase the amount of knowledge, but to create the possibilities for a child to invent and discover, to create people who are capable of doing new things." In our efforts to provide holistic education for our students, we at Kingston have a vision for education that transcends the confines of traditional learning. In a world that is increasingly interconnected and complex, our approach to teaching and learning is also evolving to prepare students not just for exams, but for life itself. We believe that education should foster not just academic success, but also personal growth and social responsibility. It is our aim that school becomes a place where students are encouraged to explore, question, and collaborate, where their unique strengths are celebrated and where their challenges are met with support and understanding, cultivating a love for learning that extends way beyond the classroom walls. Since our last annual day, Kingston High has had a constant stream of events and achievements to boast about. We are extremely proud to announce that we received the permanent affiliation to the ICSE, like Dr. Gayatri Devi said, the CISCE. We got our permanent affiliation and also the permission to begin grade 11 and 12, which is the ISC syllabus. Like Dr. Gayatri said, this is no mean feat for a small school that is just starting off, so we are very proud of this achievement. Not only that, we have started classes for grade 11 this year, and we have been able to offer them a variety of subjects to choose from in the streams of humanities, commerce, and science. At the grade 9 level as well, we are offering students the option to take subjects like commerce, economics, art, mass media, and communication. Academically, our students have continued to shine. In the ICSE exams 23 and 24, all our students passed with flying colors, with the average of the school being over 85%. Thank you. Participation in SOF Olympiads and the KISA Talent Search exams is noteworthy. We just started last year, and we've had over 100 students registering for each exam. 7 students qualified for the second level of the Olympiad exams and received commendable national and international ranks. We have always encouraged scientific curiosity in our students. Our science exhibition, Eureka, was conducted in January 24 and was a resounding success. Students from grade 1 and above prepared working models, made presentations, and conducted live experiments. Some of our students presented their projects at the Reva University Intercollegiate Competition and stood head and shoulders above the other participants. Iraj Debnath of grade 7 won the competition for his groundbreaking project on solar power, while Meeraj Ahmed of grade 8 won the second place for her anti-sleep alarm, a pair of glasses that prevents drivers from falling asleep at the wheel. Understanding that students of today learn uniquely and need to be engaged in different ways, we have introduced audio-visual and interactive learning in our classrooms with the installation of smart boards in grade 7 and above. Our aim is to have the same in all our classrooms soon. Sports and games have always been important at Kingston High. Our athletes and sports teams participated at the Valor Gear Sports Fest, the Viva Vibgyor Sports Fest, the SFA Championship, RKCA Cricket Tournament, and Sri Kamlabai Sports Tournaments, to name a few. The SFA Championship is a statewide sports tournament conducted by the Sports Authority of India. Our students performed exceedingly well. Adityan A of grade 1 won a bronze medal in skating. Riddhi and Om Thakur of grade 5 won a gold and silver medal respectively for squash. And Sidwin Wesley of grade 7 won the gold medal in caroms. At the TFP football tournament conducted by Mother Teresa's school, our under 11 boys team won the tournament, while our under 13 boys and under 12 girls teams were runners-up. Our cricket team won the 3rd place in both RKCA and the Sky tournament, which is the Sri Kamlabai Educational Institution, while our team captain, Talish of grade 7, was awarded the best bowler. We are also proud to acknowledge our medal winners at district and state level Taekwondo championships, Hania Khadija of grade 10, Iraj Debnath and Amelia Tessie of grade 8. Thank you, Ben. Music has always been very important at Kingston High. Our students participated in Cadence, the music fest conducted by St. Joseph's Boys High School, and received much appreciation. Maria Joseph of grade 5 was awarded the second place in solo singing. Yes. Our choir was also invited to perform at Encanto, held by St. Francis Xavier's Girls High School. Our gracious giver's Christmas carnival, Make a Joyful Noise, was greatly appreciated and ended the calendar note on a high note. Calendar year, on a high note. I'm sure all the parents over here remember that carnival fondly. We had choirs from various schools and churches from across the city, filling the air with melodies of Christmas carol. Our own 100-member Kingston choir astounded everyone who attended the carnival. Thank you. The carnival was conducted with the aim to raise funds for the various causes that we support as part of our outreach program. It was wonderful to see parents, students, and staff all working together for a good cause. With the generous support and contributions from our parents and well-wishers, we were able to raise over 2 lakhs, which was distributed towards the causes we support. Provision Asia, Namane Sumane, Ashraya School for Underprivileged Children, and the Holy Family Old Age Home, just to name a few. I think you can clap for that. Thank you. That brings me to the end of my report. Thank you for your patience. I know that you are eagerly awaiting the students' performance. The production of today's program has been a labor of love, a journey that began in the month of January of this year and involves 50 teachers and 300 students. We are very proud of the fact that every single one of our students from grade 3 to grade 11 is a part of this production. Be it singing, dancing, acting, backstage crew, technical support, and the work. So it's an entirely Kingston High production, and we are very proud of that fact. There are a few people I would like to appreciate for their efforts and without whom this program would not be possible. First, Mr. Michael Thomas, our director, for taking care of all the technical details personally. He has been here from the morning, making sure that the lights were just right, the sound is just right. So I'm very grateful for him that the principal does not have to break her head over that. So thank you so much, Mr. Michael Thomas. Our academic director, Ms. Natasha Neelkant, for designing all of the costumes that you will see on stage today. She has left no stone unturned in trying to find the right costume for the right person. So thank you so much, Ms. Natasha. Ms. Chaitanya and her team of teachers who are responsible for the beautiful display that you saw outside and many of the props that you will see on stage. I hope that some of you were able to take some pictures there. If not, please take some later. Ms. Sarita Sudarshan and Ms. Sandra Brown for their meticulous organization. Thank you. I would like to thank one of our students, Pratham Joel of grade 11, who helped us with getting all the music tracks for this evening in order. He's also going to be at the console managing sound and light this evening. Our choreographer, Mr. Ajay Prasad, who has not only choreographed all the dances, but has gone out of his way to help with costumes and props as well. And last but not least, Mr. Philip Daniels, who has single-handedly trained our 80-member choir. In addition to this, he worked with all the soloists and put together all the music and sound effects. Our students have worked very hard on this production, and you won't believe that all of this has been possible with just 1 hour of practice a day. So it's no mean feat to put up a school production like this because we have had tests. We have had complaints from parents saying, why are you practicing when we have tests on? So we've had all of this. We've continued with our sports tournaments. We've continued with our academics, and still our students are able to put up a performance like this. So I think they deserve all of your cheers and applause. Please make a lot of noise and cheer them on. Thank you once again, and I hope you all enjoy this program.
Now sit back and relax while we take you on a deliciously exciting journey. The students of Kingston High proudly present Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what was once just in your imagination. Don't be shy, it's alright if you feel a little trepidation. Sometimes these things don't need explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look at them and view it. Somebody to hold on to, it's all we really need, nothing else to it. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker who has ever lived.
Once upon a chocolate time, a long, long chocolate time ago, the golden age of chocolate began.
I know 'cause I was there.
When it comes to chocolate, he's a many-flavored man, you know, 'cause that's the age of chocolate he ran, with no such style and flair. And the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years, the golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres.
But soon I'll be retiring to make way for someone new. Some bright spark I'll be hiring. But who?
But who? But who? But who?
Whatever your opinion is about me, the chocolate world could not survive without me. There'd be no more
Chocolate ripples, a chocolate tipples, chocolate ruffles, a chocolate truffles, chocolate kisses for sweet young princes, soft and creamy, completely dreamy, or chocolate ices, the chocolate's prices will grow and grow and grow. The day that he retires me, no, 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 no Willy Wonka, just on board.
There be no more.
No more giggles, no more swirlies, no more twirlies, no more bugles. But chocolate bubbles, the chocolate troubles will grow and grow and grow. The day that he retires me, no, 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 no Willy Wonka, just can't go. 'Cause the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. There's a golden page of chocolate history we must write somehow. For the golden age of chocolate to make our sweeter now.
These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket right here. Those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. This is Mr. Bucket, and that is Mrs. Bucket. The small girl sitting in the middle is Charlie Bucket, their only daughter.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate news?
Wonka's got a new bar out.
Oh, fudge ripple or mallow based?
Mallow with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters, my.
Oh yeah, Dad. What's the latest cap count?
1,249,976 perfectly installed toothpaste caps. Charlie,
Do you think I might work in the toothpaste factory one day?
let's hope not, Charlie.
What kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka making chocolate bars. Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candymen.
And women.
But Wonka hasn't hired anyone since Slugworth's spy stole his candy balloon recipe.
Oh, Wonka was so angry. He gathered up all the workers saying, I'm sorry, but you all must go home. And then he locked the gates of the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out. Shadow workers.
Maybe the undead. Who knows? What did she say?
She's making fun of it.
We're playing gin. I'm in.
Charlie, run out and see if anyone's done with the newspaper.
Okay, Dad, you'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you are, Dad. Cabbage soup.
I thought we're playing gin.
See these kids? They meet outside Charlie's house every day after lunch with a shiny nickel piece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. But unfortunately, Charlie has no nickel.
It's the Candyman! What are you going to get?
Hey Charlie, help me pick something out. I've got a nickel.
But James, you already have a lollipop. Shouldn't you finish it first?
I can't help it. I love candy. All sorts of candy. Chocolate, caramel, jawbreaker, suckers.
Stop it! You're making my mouth water.
Can't stop eating sweets. All those wonderful Willy Wonka treats. You can't keep the other. 'Cause me, I'm a Wonkerer.
When it comes to candy, Willy's the conqueror.
The conqueror.
Covered in chocolate and a miracle ensue. The Candyman can. You could take a rainbow, wrap it in the sky, soak it in the sun to make a strawberry lemon pie. The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Candyman makes everything he makes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Who can take tomorrow?
Who can take tomorrow?
Dip it in a dream.
Dip it in a dream.
Separate the sorrow and collects up all the cream. The Candyman.
The Candyman.
The Candyman can.
The Candyman can.
The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
And the world tastes good, 'cause the Candyman tastes it.
Nothing for you, Charlie.
Not today. I don't want to spoil my appetite.
Well then, looks like your appetite could use a little spoiling. Take one of these. It's on the house.
Really? Thanks. Oh yeah, my dad wants to know if you can borrow the paper.
I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper, but here you go. What's the world coming to these days when a family can't afford the paper?
Charlie, come eat your food.
Here's the paper, Dad.
Well, I'll be a chocolate crispy. Will you look at this? Wonka's factory to be open to a lucky few.
Hold up! Do you mean people are actually going to be allowed inside the factory?
Go on, read what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to visit his factory. The lucky 5 will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of Wonka's chocolate.
Tour the factory!
A lifetime supply of chocolate?
Read on!
5 golden tickets have been hidden amongst 5 million ordinary candy bars. The finders of these golden tickets will win the tour and the chocolate.
That's 1,000,000 to 1 shot, Charlie!
Exactly, Charlie. The tickets could be anywhere. How exciting. I wonder if any of them have been found yet. That paper's about a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory, meeting Mr. Wonka.
Seeing for yourself all of those undead zombie workers.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate. 1 o'clock already? Charlie, you better hurry. It's gonna be late for school.
Well, it's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Charlie, remember, we may be starving and we may be poor, but the Bucket family always
Thinks positive.
Write that in purple ink, Charlie. Write that in purple ink. Positive.
So Mr. Bucket went back to the toothpaste factory while little Charlie was off to school. But on the way, she heard some exciting news.
Charlie, did you hear? Some kid found the first golden ticket.
Already? When?
Just now. Look.
This is Phoebe Chout with a direct TV link to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. People are buying over 50,000 Wonka bars every year, and the first golden ticket has been found.
This is Phineas Strout reporting live from Frankfurt, Germany. Here's the family now. Mrs. Droop, may we have a word?
The name is Gloop. Gloop. Undi, my China Livshon, Augustus.
Ma'am, can you tell us about the ticket?
I just knew my little snorted Augustus would find us golden ticket. He'd so much kandi vandiya de that it was almost impossible for him not. In fact, you could say we've been training a virgie for this ever since he was born.
Training?
Oh, za! For there, you won't get to eat as much as my Augustus. He has to be trained from morning to night, eating all kinds of food.
For that part, remember this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute. It seems a second golden ticket has been found.
We're off to a live remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Baruka, you imbecile. Baruka, Baruka, Baruka.
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweetened Veruca's chances with a little assistance.
As soon as my little girl told me that she had to have one of those golden tickets, I bought hundreds of thousands of those Wonka bars. See, I'm in the nuts business. Peanuts, cashews, but mainly Brazilian nuts. So, I had my factory workers stop selling Brazilian nuts and start selling candy bars.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television. Can't you get her fired?
For you, anything, dear. Anyways, after days of shelling those Wonka bars, we finally found that blasted golden ticket. I let the worker who found the ticket take that lucky piece of chocolate home to her 17 children. Could you believe it? 17.
How generous.
Daddy, now she's being sarcastic. I want her fired. You hear me? Fired, fired, fired.
This is Phoebe Chout with a sweet has-turned sash.
Dad, why didn't you at work? Did they close the factory early?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. In fact, they've closed it forever. I don't know how to tell your mom, Charlie. Things were tough when I had the job, but now...
Don't worry, Dad. Like Grandpa Joe says, think positive. Whenever I'm feeling low or lost, I think positive. Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever you're feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song: when things go wrong, then you know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Dad, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think
positive.
Quite right. Whenever my luck is on the sink, I think
positive.
Yeah. Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me.
You're wasting your time to count the cost.
'Cause thinking positive, they comes free.
That's right.
Positive is the place to be. Whenever I'm teetering on the brink, I think positive. Whenever I do, I'm in the pink, I think positive. Remember this song: when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be
thinking positive too. Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager got his tongue caught in the conveyor belt. Now, let's get home. I'm positive we're having something special for supper tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive.
The Bucket family went from morning to night with a horrible, horrible rumbling in their tummies. Whew. But Charlie, she felt it worst of all. But once a year, she got a very, very special treat. Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie!
Happy birthday, Charlie. Here you go, my love.
It's from all of us.
Go on, open it.
It's a Wonka's Whipple scrumptious fudgemellow delight.
The best of them all. Real Whipple. Carefully whipped at 2700 RPMs for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
I thought we agreed on a nutterific.
The Fudgemellow is the best and you know it. Go ahead, Charlie. Open her up. Show us what thinking positive's all about.
Now, don't be too disappointed, my darling, if you don't find what you're looking for.
Yes, the thing to remember is whatever happens, you still have that bar of candy.
Oh, for goodness sakes, open it.
Well, that's that. Who wants a piece?
We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Come on, Dad, have a piece. You deserve something special after losing your job.
What? It's not true. Charlie, that is not funny. Please tell me that's not true.
We'll starve.
It's true, and we'll not starve. Now, what kind of party is this? Let's splurge a little. Turn on the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little more electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio.
Really? This is the best birthday ever.
We interrupt the Orphan Nanny radio hour to bring you this important news flash. A third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia.
And what's your name, young lady?
Violet,
Violet, quit chewing your gum so loudly. Remember what your therapist said about acting out.
can it, Ma? You pluck your jaws as much as I do.
Now tell us, Violet, how did you find your golden ticket?
I'm a gum chewer, normally. But when I heard about Wonka's contest, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece for over 3 months solid. I've beaten the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prince Metal. Hi, Cornelia, listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka Bar sales are up to over 200,000 an hour. And this is just in. The fourth golden ticket has been located in California.
Leaving only the fifth and the final ticket to be found. We're live at the home of Mike TV, the finder of the fourth golden ticket. Here's Miss TV now. Tell us about finding the golden ticket, Mom.
Well, you see, Mike and I were...
Shush, Mom. Didn't I tell you not to interrupt? This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, dead! Did you see him die? That was so awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Very cool, Mike. Now, about the golden ticket.
Yeah, I got a ticket, man. Big deal. It just means I have to miss 1 hour of my second favorite show to toss some stupid chocolate factory. Whatever. Hit him! Hit him harder!
Now, which school does a golden ticket winner
What?
attend?
Are you crazy? School? Who needs school? I got the net, my TV, my Game Boy, fool.
This is Phoebe Chout signing out.
Ooh, catch one, we'll eat it.
All right, that's quite enough. We all should go to bed.
Mom, can Grandpa Joe tell me one Wonka story? Just one, please.
All right, but just one, and no zombie workers, Grandpa Joe. You need your sleep, Charlie.
Charlie, look here.
A Wonka Nutty Current surprise. But where do you get it?
I've been saving. Open it.
I
can't. I'm too nervous. You open it.
Oh, let's do it together. A lifetime supply of chocolate. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate's very fattening.
Well, I guess you're right, Charlie. A lifetime supply of it, and you'd be the size of an elephant.
I wish I'd never heard of candy or Wonka.
Cheer up, Charlie. Give me a smile. What happened to that smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine show. Up and at 'em, girl. Someday, sweet as a song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day, you've gotta hold on strong. Charlie, up on top is right where you belong. Look up, Charlie. You'll see a star, just follow it and keep your dreams in view.
Pretty soon the skies are gonna clear up, honey.
Cheer up, Charlie, do.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie. Just be glad you're you. Cheer up, Charlie.
More than 2 weeks have passed, and the 5th and final ticket is refused to show up. No, the great city is blanketed with bitter and freezing snow.
Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze out here.
Thanks.
Oh, Charlie, would you please grab me that last case of nut crunchies for me? Don't want him to freeze.
Sure thing. I think you dropped this coin.
What's this? It's not mine. Take it home to your folks. Why not?
You think I should? Or maybe I should put up a notice?
Ah, Charlie, that coin's probably been buried in the snow for weeks. Take it. And take this for being such a good kid.
Really?
Really, you look like you're starving.
We have to for finale.
It's so good. A perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and New World light with subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. Thanks, I'd better get a scoop. Oh wait, do you think I could have just one more? I'll pay for it.
I'd give you another one, Charlie, but the boss is pretty strict about inventory, so what'll it be?
Well, I think I'll share this one with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight, but Grandma Josephina likes the Nutterific.
Then I suggest you get the Whipple Scrumptious Nutterific Totally Twisted Combo Bar, just out. Here you go. I know you're gonna share it and all, but you might as well give it a little taste just to make sure it's not bad or anything.
Only one hand, you are just above chocolate, no different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar of chocolate, the golden key to Willy Wonka's treasure chest. Whichever you are, I'm hoping for the best. Think positive. Think positive. Think positive. Look what happened. See what happened. That's what happens when you're thinking positive. Think positive. I never thought my life could be anything but catastrophe, but suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me. 'Cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing scene! 'Cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. Mom, Dad, I found it! The last golden ticket!
You should accompany Charlie. That is, if you think you can handle it.
You just try to stop me!
I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say,
Good morning. Look at the sun.
I never thought that I would be slapped in the lap of luxury. 'Cause I have said it couldn't be done, but it can be done.
Yes, it can be done.
We never ever dared to think that there would be a golden time, a bright and glorious golden thing that ever becomes sublime. 'Cause I got a golden ticket.
I got a golden ticket.
I got a golden chance
to make my way.
I got a golden ticket. It's a golden
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made.
You are all going to meet the chocolate genius of the century, and here he is now, Mr. Willy Wonka!
With me, and you will be in the world of your imagination. Take a look, and you see into my imagination. Welcome, my little friends. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Gloop, please step forward.
Here's my ticket, Mr. Wonka. Ha, 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 choo!
There's a cold. My name is Veruca Salt.
Veruca, I see. Veruca. You know, I always thought that Veruca was what? But you don't look like a watch at all. Moreover, a mole. Perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Wonka? solves the name, and I'm nuts. Nuts for nuts, that is. An operation like this must go through a million nuts, I'd say.
1,000,001. Where's your ticket?
Here's your silly little ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course you can, darling. Of course you can. Violet Burger.
I hear ya. Here's our ticket.
There is no gum chewing allowed in the tour.
But you make gum. Mr. Wonka asked you to remove your gum. Do we need to negotiate? Psychobabble. Whatever.
Chuck Bucket.
It's Charlie, Mr. Wonka. Charlie Bucket. And here's our ticket.
So you're Charlie Bucket. You know, like, odd coincidence, finding the last ticket just in time.
Now see here, Wonka, if you're saying our ticket is a phony...
Pleasure to meet you, mister.
You know me, Wonka.
Well then, can I have Mr. TV? Mr. TV?
Hold your horses, Wonka. A commercial's coming up.
Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka.
Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike, there is no television reception in the factory.
None?
None whatsoever. Ha ha. Okay, everyone, please raise your right hands. I hereby declare not to malign, assign, clutch, dash, what's blah 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 blah. Please sign below.
No way, not without my lawyer. Let me ring him up.
There is no mobile phone reception. There is no television reception in the factory.
What?
All right, where do I sign?
Right here will do. Fantastic. Now everyone, please follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Is the room getting smaller or am I getting taller? Choo!
Cover your mouth or something, child.
Step in the center quickly. I hate to lose any of you so early on our journey. Step in center. Now, now, now. Close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a every time you bring me peace. And welcome to the chocolate smelting room.
Everybody in the world likes chocolate. We love it. Oh, it makes you happy. It makes you mad, but we don't care about that. Now come on. Food goes, yeah. Mama, she said roly poly. Papa, he said holy moly. Everybody want a chocolate. Choco. All the girls want candy. All the boys get ready. Everybody want a chocolate. Come on. Choco. Choco. Everybody say a chocolate. 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 A choco choco. 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 Chocolate. Now wave to the people on the left hand side. Now wave to the people on the right hand side. Now wave to the people on the left hand side. Now we do it all again and we feel alright. A choco choco, 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 a choco choco. Everybody say it, chocolate, chocolate, a choco choco, 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 chocolate. 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 A choco choco, chocolate.
In this room, more than thousands of miles of copper pipes twist through the earth, chilling the chocolate to a precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries. Now, who doesn't like strawberries over here?
Here, Wonka, I would like to taste your chocolate.
Do not touch my chocolate. Well, isn't it deliciously tempting? If you touch my chocolate, it'll harden like cement.
Look over there. It's some sort of creature.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air, little punk.
Oh, no need to worry. Those are my friends, the Oompa Loompas.
A zombie worker.
Yeah. I mean, not a zombie worker, a refugee.
Oh, a refugee zombie worker.
Yeah.
From where, Wonka?
You know, all my workers are Oompa Loompas. From the Loompa land.
No, see you, Mr. Wonka. I teach geography.
Then you know all about Loompa land. With its thick jungles, with those hornswogglers, with those snazzy wanglers. Oh, and let's not get started on those wicked wangadoodles. Whew.
Wangadoodles? There's no such thing.
Of course there, my darling. And a wangadoodle would love to sting his vicious fangs into you.
Mr. Wonka.
Augustus, my chocolate must be never touched by human hands.
Too late! It's so good. I think I've had too much chocolate. Choo!
Augustus! We had an early revelation and lost a child in the chocolate smelting room. It's a shame, really. You know, that boy knew a lot about food. Anyways, take Mrs. Gloop to the strawberry dipping room and heat him to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait, was that Celsius? Ah, yes, 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Not more than that, or he may spontaneously boil, and that would be a tragedy.
Because Augustus would be damaged?
Augustus Gloop was damaged long time ago. The tragedy would be the wasted chocolates. Anyway, goodbye, Mr. Gloop, and good luck. Anyways, on with the tour. Everyone, please follow me.
down sweets, eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat.
What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it. Oompa, loompa, loompa-dee-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like me, oompa, loompa, loompa-dee-doo.
And welcome to the inventing room. You know, this room is the most important room in the entire factory. Do you guys want to know why? Let me tell you why. You know, because all my most secret inventions are cooking and simmering right here. Voila! The everlasting gourmet gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
Well, because it is gum.
Gum.
The most dazzling gum in the world.
Gum? Oh no.
And for an entire gourmet meal without those nasty, nasty calories.
Gum.
Unfortunately, it's not perfected yet, so we must not try it.
It really tastes like pea soup. Fantastic.
But the blueberry ice cream,
I bet it's to die.
that's what I'm worried about. The dye.
Violet, are you okay? Violet has just turned violet. Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be alright, or will she always be a blueberry?
Very probably, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, follow me.
Lumpa lumpa. Lumpa lumpa. Lumpa lumpa.
Listen close and listen hard. Hello, Violet Beauregard. This dreadful girl, she sees no wrong. Chewing, 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 chewing all along. Chewing all along. Chewing, chewing all along. Chewing, chewing all along.
before we move on to the next room, I quite forgot about this very room. This is the fizzy lifting drink.
Bubbles? Do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie. I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, Veruca, these bubbles actually taste like soap. No, for children with dirty mouths. It's actually what the bubbles do, which is quite remarkable.
What do they do, Mr. Wonka?
Just one sip of my fizzy lifting drink, and you'll float on air.
Float on air? Whoa!
Unfortunately, little boy, my legal advisors have forbidden us to even take the tiniest taste. Anyways, come along. I have more exciting things to show you.
Charlie, your lace.
Oh my! Mr. Wonka? Kids?
Looks like they've left us behind.
Grandpa Joe, what's that?
Try it! Try it!
Should we?
Try it!
Well, I suppose one tiny taste won't do any harm.
Well.
Wow!
I'm flying.
There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying.
Thrilling, fulfilling, and higher educational as flying.
It's inspirational
And recreational trying.
We're way up there in the air to be touching the sky.
Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite like the feeling of flying.
Dumping your head on the ceiling of what's up above. It's so appealing, I'm reeling, am I there to fight? There is no high that's as high as the high I'm trying. Flying, This is fun.
Well, that was lots of fun.
Now just step this way and Charlie, please do stay with the group. We wouldn't want you to float away now, would we? Anyways, welcome to the nut room.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are. Eventually these squirrels will remove the shell from a walnut in one single piece and segregate the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable.
Veruca, whatever you do not disturb the squirrels as they are in training.
See here, Mr. Wonka. I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa.
No.
Name your price, Wonka.
A bad parent says what?
What?
Exactly.
Here, squirrely, squirrely.
Veruca? Veruca! Where did you go? No!
Mr. Wonka, what will become of them?
That particular chute leads to the garbage incinerator. But no need to worry. It's not lit. It may not be lit today.
May not be lit today. There's a chance.
Yeah, a chance. It's lit on every single other day. I just can't remember. Is today a lit day? Anyways, she was so deliciously bossy. A natural captain of industry. Onward and backward and forward. Anyways, come along.
Veruca's sons, the little brute, has just gone down the garbage chute, and she will be as she descends. A rather different set of friends, a rather different set of friends, a rather different set of friends. A fish head, for example, cut this morning from a halibut. Veruca's son, the little brute, has just gone down the garbage chute, and she will be as she descends. A rather different set of friends, a rather different set of friends, a rather different set of friends. A fish head, for example, cut this morning from a halibut, an oyster from an oyster stew, a steak that no one else would chew, and lots of other things as well. Still, it's rather horrid smell, horrid smell. These are Veruca's newfound friends, that she will be as she descends. These are Veruca's newfound
Blaming the kid is a lie and a shame.
know exactly who's to blame. The mother and the father, Oompa Loompa Dooba-dee-da. If you're not spoiled, then you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa Loompa Dooba-dee-doo.
Right now, everybody must wear their protective gear. Now, please place the goggles over your eyes. Fantastic. Now, welcome to the Choco Vision Room.
What is this place, Wonka? Some sort of a television studio?
Of course, for making Wonka commercials.
Wrong. Are you all familiar how television works?
Yeah, big deal. What's this thing do?
Sorry, I'm a bit deaf in this year.
I said, what does this thing do?
Sorry, I'm a bit deaf in this year too.
Wonka, what's that, what do they call it? Goomba Doomba doing over there?
You know, television gave me a wonderful, fantastic, fabulous idea. You know, if you can send a picture via television, why not a candy bar?
That's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine sitting at home watching television and a commercial pops up. Try a Wonka bar right now. And poof, there it is. Just one touch of that sim right button right there. But it's not been properly tested, so we must not try it.
Hey, what's this? I'm gonna be on TV. He's gone.
Oh dear. I do hope some part of him is left behind. We have never sent a person before.
Wait, look, something's happening. Hey, look at me! I'm the first person ever to be sent by television!
Oh. He's completely unharmed.
Unharmed? He's barely a foot tall.
I want to do it again and again! Put me down! Put me down!
Ah, yes, well, that is a problem, I see, yeah. Yes. Take Mrs. TV to the taffy pulling machine. Actually worked quite well.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles. Good luck. Anyways. Come along.
From a glut of TV, pain in the neck and an IQ of 3. Why don't you try simply reading a book?
Or can you just not bear to look? You get no commercials. Oompa loompa doompa-dee-da. Turn off the TV and you'll be a star. You will live in happiness too. Like me. Oompa loompa doompa-dee-doo.
Well then, thank you both very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
Tessie, what about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Ah, yes, a lifetime supply of chocolate. Each of the children will receive a lifetime supply of chocolate. But this day has been a total waste of time and chocolate.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka.
Bye, Charlie.
Mr. Wonka, I don't deserve a lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and broke the rules, and I'm very sorry. Thank you for the wonderful day and tour. It was better than Christmas.
Bless you, Charlie. You did it! You did it!
Now see here, Wonka, it was my idea.
I created this contest with one purpose in mind: to find a person who will make candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
You know, this was a test of character, Charlie. And you did something quite remarkable. You gave into temptation. You were smart enough not to get caught. And yet, that's it.
And I admitted my guilt.
Yeah.
But the other kids?
Other kids will be fine. they'll each receive a booby prize, a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Hold up! If that's the booby prize, then what's the real prize?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
It's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
Because from this very moment, it's yours.
What do you mean?
See, Charlie, I need an heir. And that person is none other than you.
You want me to run this entire factory? What about my mom and dad and Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephina?
Your entire family can live here.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie makes everything she makes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can even eat the dishes. Oompa loompa doompa-dee doo. I have a final puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you listen to me. There is a problem with lots of you. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth starts a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It could be contagious.
You can take a sunrise.
You can take a sunrise.
Sprinkle it with you.
Sprinkle it with you. Cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. Charlie can. Charlie can.
I know that she can.
We know that she can. We know that she can. 'Cause she'll mix it all with love and makes the world taste good.
Taste good, 'cause the Candyman thinks it should.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
We have Miss Marina and Miss Rajni, their teacher.
I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without.
Come on, parents, please clap and cheer. That's what they're waiting for. We have our choreographer, Mr. Ajay Prasad.
If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Come on, parents. Come on, Ajay sir. Come on, parents, put your hands together for him. Come on, Ajay sir. Now we have the Oompa Loompa dancers with their teachers, Miss Rice and Maria.
If you know what happiness is to you. Bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down. Can't nothing.
Come on, parents, they are our Oompa Loompa dancers.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
and Miss Nisha.